Hey, what's up, bro? Figured now that I got more eyes on the channel, I'd show these things again. They're still unknown. I obtained them in the spring from a vendor who said that they were obtained by his son. He said it was 10 or 15 years ago at a Chuck E. Cheese birthday party as party favors. They're die-cast space vehicles of some sort. Very heavy, relatively heavy, very well made. They don't really roll that well, but the wheels all have these nice spring suspension related to them. They all have what looks to be like a parasite vehicle, fighter, drone on the top. Doesn't come loose. And the only markings on them are these, whatever that number is printed there. You can see the nice ray guns, laser cannons or whatever, mounted next to the cockpit. Not sure where the door is supposed to be for that matter. Maybe it's in the, I don't know. There's the look at the detailing on the back. Very nice graphic printing. This one here has some, it looks to be some sort of script. I'm not sure if that's an Asiatic language, what the backwards 7 might mean. This is the only one that's got some visible damage. The front barrel of its laser cannon is missing there. But again, you can hear the spring of its suspension mechanism. Very well made. I'm tempted to say, because of how well they're made, possibly from Japan, although I'm not sure what Chuck E. Cheese is doing, handing out space cars like this at a birthday party. Where would they have gotten them? It certainly weren't anything that they were making themselves. The form of it is also very much in keeping with this beast here, which is the Scene Machine Space Van by Hot Wheels from like 1979. Its big thing is that if you look through this hatchway on the back, I doubt we can do it. Oh yeah, look at that. You can sort of see it in there. There's a little space scene visible through it. There were 6 or 8 other vehicles in the set, but its geometry, the shaping of it is about the same here with this triangular wedge shape. It has the laser cannons there mounted next to the cockpit, and I guess the door is just as indeterminate on them. Three axle vehicle with 6 wheels, very cool, highly collectible. And I'm not saying that it definitely inspired these things, but there's a lot of design attributes are the same, and for that matter, they have the same geometry as this beast here. Ooh, from the Matchbox Adventure 2000 line. Again, it's got the same sort of geometry. Doesn't have the laser cannon next to the cockpit, but the 1976, I think, was the year when these went into production. 1979 is the year that is on the bottom of the Scene Machine. 1979 Hong Kong. And I'm under the impression that the form later turned up in the Megaforce set that was made to be a tie-in to the film Megaforce with Barry Bostwick and Henry Silva. Although I don't have any examples of that, and they're the originals of them are rare enough to be prohibitive. I had to have that because of the the space van and the scene. These just sort of turned up in my searches, and I've just no clue what they are. If you recognize them, sing out. I don't know what they are, and I gots to know. I always gots to know these things. Let's take a look at the blue one here with its stamping there. I have no clue what that may relate to. And again, nice spring sort of suspension on it, and they're cool, and I want to know what they are. Help me figure out what I got. Give us a shout, pipe up in comments. Love to know your thoughts on it. Cheers.